up, Gemini, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, guys, so we are going to be jumping into September love. Let's see what's going on. Now, at the end, guys, I will be giving advice for singles, those in the gray area, people in relationships, and same sex couples, just so that you can have more of like a personalized guidance. But let's see what's up, guys. I hope you guys have been well. Now, this reading is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Gemini signs. And keep in mind that the sides could be reversed. So maybe it is the person you're dealing with that I'm picking up on. Alright, so what is the energy for you guys? We have stand your ground in the universe. Okay. So let's get at least one more card here. Movement, choices, decisions. Okay. Your energy is foundation and achievement. So this is really good. Think of this as like the Four of Wands. So this is establishing yourself, having something that's very stable, something that you can actually build on where the foundation isn't going to crumble. Now, maybe there's some sort of disruption within yourself. Maybe there's something internally you're going through. Maybe this is coming from the outside, but you do reach success, but it's like there's bumps in the road on the way there, but you're aware of what the bumps are and you're able to cut it out. So it's like you still end up in a really good place where you're celebrating, and it's because you know the truth to a situation, you know the shadow side to a situation. Okay, and it's like you see it. You guys aren't blind in any of this. Okay, so with the universe, look at this as the World card. So a whole new chapter coming in, and it's always a very positive one. So with the Seven of Wands and this movement, choices, and that's what is this decisions card. This is pretty much saying that there's gonna be bullshit that's thrown at you. Sorry, guys, I get cut off sometimes, but there is something that it's like it's kind of throwing shit at you. It's kind of like the mosquito in the room that you keep hearing it close to your ear, but you can't actually find it. So it's like that sort of energy, where you already know what's up. You already know what you need to stand against. Okay. We have patience and planning. Harmony. Authority. So what I really like about this is I feel like you guys took your time with something. I feel like you guys are really finding your power, and because you were patient, because you didn't fall into the bullshit of the shadow element, you have this union that comes in. It's strong, it's powerful, you feel powerful, and it's your patience that got you there. It's your trust in your future. It was your ability to not give into something that wasn't good for you. Okay, so you guys took complete control, and the universe saw that. And I always say we have to teach the universe how to treat us. Okay, because there's so many people out there saying the world hates me, the universe hates me, it keeps sending me people that abuse me or steal from me. But if you keep allowing that in, what the universe is thinking is, well, you've allowed it in the last 7 times, so I just thought that this was kind of your thing. Okay, but you said no, let me reteach the universe. I know I fucked with that in the past, but I'm kind of done with that. I want to evolve from that, and now I'm ready to. So the universe sent you a few tests. Okay, do you want this, do you want that? And it's similar to the past, and you were like, no, I'm good, I'll wait. This isn't me, this isn't what I want anymore. And because you waited and you did that initial self-sacrifice, in a sense, you have this. Okay, you found your power, and that's why you got what you got. You were patient for it. All right, so that's powerful stuff, guys. Okay, so this reading is going to be about the first person that comes to mind. So we're going to look at both sides. We're going to look at your side. We're going to look at their side. So how both sides view this relationship. Keep in mind that it could be reversed, so maybe the side I'm reading for them is your side, okay? So let's start with the side of Gemini. How are you guys viewing this connection? How is Gemini viewing this connection? Let's get at least 6 cards here. All right, now let's look at their side and we'll talk about these cards. How is this person viewing Gemini right now? Okay. Okay. All right, guys. So the energy that we have here, we have the Two of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Wands in the reverse, and we have the Ten of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse behind that. I like to go a little deeper when we're talking about the energies here at the bottom of the deck. But I feel that there's balance that is found in a way where you're angry about it, or a person that you're dealing with is angry about it, and something comes to an end, you know, but it's like you find something that really makes you happy once you're able to go through that. For some of you, it could be that this person, oh my god, I don't know if that was my hair or fly, I'm sorry guys, but this could also be maybe someone that you want from the past, or someone who you know, they still want to be with you from the past, but maybe that doesn't work out. Okay, someone has something like really good around them, but their thoughts are so stuck on someone, or you know, on something. Okay, so it's like you're in a position where you're thinking clearly, but it's like someone's susceptible to still acting a bit reckless, even though they see something clearly. Okay, so let's dive into this and let's see what all of this means. All right, so Gemini, with how you view this person, to be honest with you, you could feel like this is something karmic. Okay, and you could feel lost, you could feel sadness when it comes to this person, because maybe you're not building in the way that you want to, if at all. Okay, maybe it's like, you know, I want more, I want to take things to the next step, but it's like you're just not seeing that progression. So I feel like maybe you're waiting on that. Okay, so waiting on that, waiting for that blessing to come in. But you could be in a place where you start to realize things, and it's like, okay, you know, I'm seeing this clearly, and you know, this, I might be crying over spilled milk over here. Okay, and I'll clarify this with another deck in a moment, guys. Now, with how they're viewing you, I want to be just very, very honest, guys. With how I see this person viewing you, they might feel like maybe they have secrets towards you, or maybe you have secrets towards them. But it's like someone, this is a person who knows deep down that something isn't going to happen. It's not going to work. And the reason why I had to take that deep breath, you know, before looking at this is, with this, if this ended, I don't really think that, you know, they'd skip a beat. Okay, so it's a very nonchalant attitude where maybe someone is saying, you know, I still want this, or maybe they're acting like that, but they're the Emperor reversed. So it's like they could be feeling like they're wearing a mask. It's like, you know, this person may think they have a chance, but they don't have a chance. But either way, I'm not bothered anyways. It is what it is. So that's really what I'm feeling. It could be vice versa. Maybe they feel like you guys are wearing a mask. Okay, because you guys find balance in this. Okay, I feel like with this person, things, like for you, it just feels like it flows naturally. So maybe you feel some sort of like soulmate connection to them, because it just feels, you know, natural for you. So it's like, I'm there, I'm giving you this, but I don't feel like much work is being put into actually building it, even if there's a desire on your end. Okay, so you guys might just feel like, look, something, you know, maybe something drastic happens where you let this go. Okay, or maybe things just are too different between the two of you. Okay, both of you have the Justice card, okay? So I feel like deep down on both ends, both look at the other as karmic, okay? Someone here can be stuck on wanting a beginning. Maybe they view you that way. Maybe you view them that way. It's like someone does want this, but I feel like someone else is, more withdrawn, and it's like both people know the truth, but one suffers with the truth, and the other's kind of just like, it is what it is. Okay. All right, guys. So, what does Spirit advise on this connection? What is the advice from Spirit? Energy. Two of Cups reversed. Letting it go, at least for now. Because I feel like maybe one of the parties are just not, willing to commit. Okay. That if you were to go back to this, if it is someone from the past, if you were to go back to it, maybe someone is just seeing other people. If you haven't seen this person before, or this would be like, something new, then maybe you go back to your past or they go back to the past. Okay. But making this decision would be reckless on your part. You guys want to make sure that you're going with the flow of life, because again, that Ten of Pentacles energy keeps wanting to come in for you. And what that means in regards to relationships, this is when you're building a home right here. This is when you're building a home. This is when you're established. This is like 15, 20 years down the line when, you and your partner, you're not struggling anymore. Like your kids are, doing well. You have a nice ass house. So it's like, it's a very solid card. This is the energy that we want when it comes to love. So it's there. But you have to ask yourself, what am I forcing and what am I not? If something is not being reciprocated, you're only doing a disservice to yourself by entertaining it, okay? Because when you're giving your energy to something that's off, it's like you're closing it off to something that could be good for you. So you want to leave yourself open, and you want to leave yourself receptive to, new things. So when you do that, when you take the path of least resistance, when you stop forcing anything, we have this, okay? All right, so let's do some general advice for all Geminis before we get into all of the other advices. Now, guys, you can follow me on Instagram, High Vibrations 44. I am also on Twitter, Bruja Shit, and I have a link below in the description if this is resonating with you, for you guys to donate. Thank you so much if you do. All right, so let's get some advice for my lovely Geminis. All right, guys, what is the advice here? There's something you guys have to protect yourself from, okay? It's something where someone is putting in too much work. It's not being reciprocated. For some of you, maybe you're dealing with the fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But I feel like there's, definitely a situation here where it's more for fun, more for sex, okay? Not necessarily something you hold on to. So I feel like, if you treat something that is not permanent, that can be exhausting. Okay, so don't give a role to someone who's not, they don't have the shoes to fill that role. Okay. Whether you guys realize it or not, your soul wants to back away from this. Your spirit is like begging you. Okay. So you have to be the emperor. The emperor does what's right. They don't do what's necessarily easy. Okay, with the Page of Swords in the reverse, this is a person whose thought process can be off. So there needs to be like, that moment where you look in the mirror and it's just like, who am I? Because every moment, we put off, how do I want to say it? Every moment we put off living in our truth is a moment that we're taking away from our happiness. So it's like we can try to keep things in our life, but if deep down we know that this is something that, does not suit us, we're the ones who are miserable. I'd rather get hurt, and get out of a lie than to live that lie, for 5-10 years. I'd rather just, find what's me and find it as quickly as possible. So you have to reject everything that isn't for you. So again, you can teach the universe what is for you. Okay? All right. So, singles. What is the advice if you are a single Gemini in September 2020? We have the Five of Swords, Temperance card reversed. So it's soul versus ego, guys. That's really what I'm seeing. Your soul is telling you, what are we doing? Your ego is saying, hold on, I got this. Let me just try one more time. We have the Five of Cups. That voice inside of you that lets you know those red flags, that lets you know something's wrong. If you guys avoid that, if you avoid the truth, you're bringing more suffering. Okay, it gets to a point where it becomes self-sabotage. So someone is trying to stand their ground with something that they can't trust in. Okay, so it's like, if you keep reopening the wound, how's it ever going to heal? You got to leave it alone, let it scab up, and then let that scab fall off, naturally. Okay, you guys keep picking at it every time that scab starts to heal, So it's like, I get it. It could be tempting. You just want to. It's itchy. I get it. But in this case, you can't. All right, we have the King of Cups in the reverse. Someone just can't be trusted. I see manipulation in a situation, especially if you guys want to get back with someone from your past. Okay, or maybe someone that is new would leave for someone, from their past. But Spirit is saying, whatever this is, it's a no-go. Just be patient. That Ten of Pentacles wants to come in. Okay. All right. So for those in the gray area, maybe you're on a break, maybe you haven't heard from this person in a few days. Maybe you didn't verbally say something was over. Or maybe you don't officially have a title. So whatever the gray area is for you. We have the Hermit card. Two of Cups in the reverse. Three of Cups in the reverse. So it could be possible that there's a third party situation. That's why you're not getting a clear answer, because someone is juggling. Whether it's you or someone else. If it's a situation where you don't have a clear answer, I see the answer being no. Okay? If you're not sure, you need to remove yourself. Okay? What the universe is trying to give to Gemini right now is something solid, something where you're not questioned. So this is something that it would just really deplete you guys. It truly depletes you because you put your all in and you don't get what you want. Nine of Cups reverse, Queen of Swords reverse, that you heavily need to protect yourself. This is not where happiness will be. So release that. Okay? All right. For those in a relationship, for my Geminis in a relationship, we have the Queen of Swords, Nine of Cups, Five of Cups in the reverse. I see a lot of happiness here. Okay? Some of you might be happy because someone accepted a divorce. Okay, maybe someone said, let's end this, and the other agreed. So some of you can be happy because of that. There could also be something unconventional that was kind of around your relationship that now it's gone. So maybe it was a third party, maybe it was like an annoying relative that was staying with you for a few months. Something that was just, oh my God, I can't live life this way. But you recover from it. You guys are happy. Whatever's happening, you're happy. You feel very strong and powerful. We have the Emperor. Yeah, these are solid cards here. The Three of Pentacles. Six of Cups. There's something toxic where I feel like you freed yourself from it, or maybe someone freed themselves from the situation. So someone could be angry about that. Like, maybe angry at the person who freed themselves, angry that something is over, but it's like you freed yourself from something. And because you took that logical approach and that boss approach, because these two, with these energies combined, I would not mess with this person at all. I would not cross them at all. Like, this is someone that they know how to destroy you, your life, everything. But they're also very smart. They're not going to do that unless they're provoked, you know? So there's a lot of power here. So you choose to stand in your power and you make a decision to build something. And this something, it really feels like home. Six of Cups, think of your childhood, think of nostalgia. So whatever this is, it's like, oh, this feels good. I can grow here. So you guys have something great. Okay. All right. So for those who date the same sex, what is the advice? Okay. Let's get 3 more cards here. You have to think logically about something, guys, because, again, this whole reading has been Gemini working to the 10 of Pentacles. There's going to be a burden you release, something you protect yourself from, someone that you say no to. Okay? Or maybe this is a situation where two people were not communicating. And now some sort of communication comes in. Maybe someone was being, reserved. So this could be communication coming in and something new starting. So for some of you, something new could be starting with someone you haven't spoken to. For others of you, you're protecting yourself from someone. You cut them out and then you have, this new beginning. Okay? So yeah, either hearing from someone you haven't heard from. And this is, this reading is for the person that you're thinking about. So you'll know your situation. If you haven't been talking to this person, I see that happening. If you have been, like, on and off, then I see that being cut out. Unless, maybe there was one of you that was more reserved and now that person is more open. And now that person is willing to move forward. Now that person is willing to cut out their shit. Okay? So take it where it fits, guys. But Gemini, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back with the mid-month readings next. Take care, guys.